Okay. Oops. Yeah. I'll continue here. Obama's certainly no Hitler. And what prices? And what price are you talking about? At the price of others' freedoms. Oh, you might get some kind of health care under Obama, but at what price? To be under big government control? By the way, do you think the health care of Obama is good? What freedoms are lost? Families can't afford to help their children get well. What if a family has a child with a lifelong disease and they can't afford to pay? What freedom is there in having no means to make you and your family well? I don't know about healthcare in Canada, but I don't see a point in having such advanced medicine in America when few can accept it, can access it. I have nothing against healthcare, as I said before. I'm just against healthcare that is big government ruled, where it makes all the decisions for you. To me, that's communism and horrible healthcare as well. The system that we want, the system that we have now is too expensive to be affordable. So, what kind of healthcare system do you want? One that is not run on red tape and bureaucracy, which unfortunately is what Obamacare will be run on big time. But until someone proposes a different solution, Obamacare is the only way to help people in financial straits. It's not fair for people to be sick and have no access to health care. Children should get free health care especially. And when America is broke, the money will come from cutting military spending. The government needs to care for the people, and Americans are dying without health care. We need health care. Don't hate Obamacare just because Obama made it. Sometimes the government needs to take control of the industries, or else they will run rampant. The healthcare industry has run rampant and takes advantage of people, and Obama is trying to prevent that. How much do you think goes into the military? And how much went into the housing collapse, putting us in debt? The Freddie Mae and Fannie Mac stuff. You think getting rid of the military will make it so things are better? Allowing us to afford socialism? Maybe you can afford healthcare. Not everyone can. He sure likes to say that a lot. No, I can't afford healthcare, so I take care of myself as best I can. I've had some cancer scares, but so far, no diagnosis of actual cancer. When the day comes that I have cancer, I expect to try some experiments by going to an experimental cancer ward. It probably won't be successful, but hey, when it's your time, it's your time. By the way, I was talking with some liberal family members of mine tonight. They think America should copy Canada's social system. But the question I have for them is where will the money come from when America is already broke? Socialism is only, socialism is great as long as there are rich people to pay for your socialism. But what happens to Canada when the money runs out? Want to know the answer? Look to Greece. And pretty soon, Spain. To me, they make Obamacare look like a dead end to me, especially if illegal aliens are able to flood in, which Obama seems to want to happen. Illegal immigrants will come no matter what, from Central America and other countries, and they take all the domestic jobs no America will take. I think they deserve the same health care as Americans do. Just because they came here illegally doesn't mean they deserve to get sick and die. I'm not saying I know where the money will come from. I'm saying we need to do something to help the sick, yourself included. I don't like the national debt, but I don't like seeing people sick and helpless either. True. But where is the money going to come from? Where is the money going to come from? You think the 1% can pay for the 99%? By the way, what do you think happened to Greece? And what's about to happen in Spain? What do you think? What do you think is going to happen to Spain? What do you think is about to happen in Spain also? I think that life. I think I think that in order to lift this country up, we need free healthcare. We've had national debt for a long time now, and we've always been able to find the money for projects. I think the top 1% should be taxed so that there isn't such between the rich and poor. And though I don't know much about the conditions of other countries, I know other developed nations are better off than us socially because they don't refuse their citizens what they need in terms of medicine. If you knew the conditions of Greece and now Spain, I think you'd like I think you'd be like me and wonder where all the money is going to come from to pay for free, quote, free, unquote, health care, especially when Obama allows illegals to flood in. Well, we have Social Security in the U.S. That's socialized, but it's a service people desperately need. Obamacare was made to cater to people like you who have debilitating diseases and no way to get treatment. There is nothing democratic about the health insurance companies treat us. The country should put the health of its people before fiscal power. If deficient spending is needed to save people from dying of common ailments, so be it. Again, where is the money going to come from to pull this off? You need to see where socialism got Spain and Greece. The money can come from taxes, like the Greeks and Spanish do. Sure, if that's what they do, if those countries are having issues, I wouldn't know. You can fill me in if you want. How much of your tax? I got a question for you. How much of your income do you think you should put into taxes? I don't have a job, so I wouldn't know percentages. But I do think more taxes for the wealthy could fund Obamacare and bridge the gap between the rich and the poor. Even if the 1% gave most of their income to fund Obamacare, do you really think that would be enough money to help us from ending up like Greece and Spain with their Obamacare-like program? With their Obamacare-like programs. How did Greece and Spain end up? You really don't know? Yeah. How did Greece and Spain end up? Yeah. How did Greece and Spain end up? You really don't know? You really don't know. I really don't know. Inform me if you want. But I still think that people need free health care by any means necessary. There are people in the U.S. suffering from diseases and even minor things like cavities and that can't get treatment. They don't deserve to die because they aren't rich. You even said you can't afford health care. Do you think it's fair that only the rich can be healthy? Free health care could solve so many issues. By any means necessary? Even at the cost of having your freedom turned over to a Marxist dictatorship? I bet, huh? Although it's not in the Bible, it's true what they say. The road to hell is paved with. So, that's the question I keep on having to ask is, where's the money going to come from when we're broke already? And look what happened to Greece. And it's going to happen